How's the market in Orange County in spring 2021? You're about to find out. Hey, thanks for tuning back in, guys. My name is Robert Mack, and today I want to talk about 3 key indicators that we focus on when we try to understand what's going on in the real estate market for Orange County in 2021. If you haven't been following the market, if you haven't been watching my videos, then you probably don't know that the market is bananas right now. There is so much going on. And what a lot of consumers need to understand is that the market has not only changed for them, it's also changed for us as real estate agents. Back in January, the market went from a 7 to a 10. And what that did was that put a lot of pressure on us as agents to be able to readjust to the new market, come up with new strategies on how to help our sellers sell for the most amount of money, how to help our buyers find great deals. And it's just all a big learning experience, but the more people we help and the more we dive deeper into the data, the more we understand and the better we are. So let's talk about those 3 key indicators that we focus on in the market right now. One is inventory, one is interest rates, and one is demand. So let's jump right in. Inventory. About 18 months ago, we had over 7,000 properties available for sale in Orange County. And back then, we were still considered a low inventory season. It was still a seller's market. Now, last year, this exact time, we had just over 4,100 available homes for sale. So inventory dropped dramatically from its peak back about 18 months ago. And if you fast forward to today, right now, we have just under 2,300 available homes for sale in the entire county of Orange. So inventory is down about 65 to 70% from 18 months ago and about 45% lower than it was even last year. So when you talk about simple economics and supply and demand, the fact that we have such little inventory is one of the main reasons why home prices are shooting up in value. Now, to give you guys, especially the buyers out there, some good news, historically we see inventory rise in March, April, May, and June. Always and every year. And we do expect to see inventory rise again, especially from our own personal standpoint. A lot of our clients are saying, hey, Robert, the spring season's here. We want to sell. We're already starting to work with a lot more sellers. So that's great news for buyers. The challenge is as these homes pop up, they're being eaten up by all the buyer demand. And we're going to talk about demand in a little bit. Now, let's talk about interest rates. Interest rates at their low hovered between 2.5% to 2.75%. That's when affordability was at its absolute highest. And that was the fuel that was feeding the insane market. Now, interest rates have gone up in the last couple of weeks. We're locking in our clients now between 3 and 3.25. And what that does is it limits their ability to afford what they could have afforded maybe 3, 4, 5, or 6 weeks ago. So we've got 2 kinds of buyers right now. We've got the buyers that are like, whoa, interest rates have gone up. We can't afford as much. We're going to stop our search until we can figure out a way to afford the type of home we want. And then we've got the other type of buyer that's like, whoa, interest rates have gone up to 3.25. We better buy now because who knows if they're going to go even higher. Okay, so some people are pulling back and some people are buying out of fear for higher interest rates. So we're not sure how that's going to affect the market just yet, but so far we haven't seen the market slow down. So let's move on to demand. Demand is how many people out there are looking for homes, right? In comparison to how many homes are available. Now, one reason why demand is so much higher this year than most years prior is because of the millennial population. So the millennial population is massive, one of the biggest groups of individuals that live on this planet. We have over 78 million millennials, and statistics show that over 70% of these millennials, about 50 million millennials, have expressed interest in buying a home in the next 1 to 3 years. So when you add the low inventory, when you add the low interest rates and the high affordability, and then you add this whole new group of buyers that have never really been buyers before into the mix, over 50 million new buyers, you can now see why we're having issues with inventory. So we expect to see prices continue to rise, whether rates go up a little bit, they come down a little bit, or they flatten out. We expect to see prices continuing to rise month over month. So as a seller, what can you do? As a buyer, what can you do? My best advice to you is to link up with an expert in the real estate industry. You want to work with an absolute pro. Can you sell your home for a great price if you use a non-experienced agent? Yeah. Can you sell for more if you use an experienced agent? Absolutely. Can you work with a buyer's agent that may not be experienced and find a property? Yes. Can you work with an expert and find the property faster and get a better deal? Yes. So, the best advice I can give everybody out there that's watching is if you're a seller, understand that right now homes are selling for incredible prices. If you spend a little bit of time and a little bit of money and you add value to your home in terms of home preparation before you list, you can squeeze even more money out of the buyers right now. And that's what my team and I specialize in. Our approach is to put out the highest quality product, expose it to as many people as possible, negotiate the best price, and get you locked into escrow to sell for a record price. For the buyers out there, look, I'm not gonna lie, it's brutal. We're working 5 to 10 times harder than we were in the past, showing multiple properties, submitting multiple offers, and ultimately taking 5 or 6 times more work to get our offers accepted. But there are so many different strategies to get your offer accepted as a buyer. I've made several videos on this in the past. I'm not gonna go into it today, but at the end of the day, if you wanna buy a home and you're not working with a pro, you're gonna lose money. If you wanna sell your home and you're not working with a pro, you're gonna leave money on the table. So moral of the story here is, wherever you're at, find a real estate expert that you know can get the job done for you, hire them, and make it happen. If you're in the Orange County area, my team and I would love to be of service. Whether you wanna buy now, sell now, you wanna do it in the future, you have questions, or you wanna ask us about the market, we are an open book. Please reach out to me. I'd love to work with you and learn more about what you're trying to do. If you found this video on social media, give me some social media love. If you have any questions for my team or you want to pick our brains, you're ready to buy, you're ready to sell, send me a direct message. If you have any video ideas you want me to expand on in the future, send those my way. And if you know anybody that might value this information that you're watching right now, send it over to them. Until next time, happy selling.